My name is Angelo Christmas, and in this video I'm going to be showing you exactly what to do to improve your life and have everything you fucking desire. So if you're a young man watching this and you want to level up, become the best version of yourself, buckle up, take a seat and get ready for the video. The first thing it takes to become someone of value and to achieve everything you desire is to have a crystal clear picture, crystal clear vision of what you want to achieve in your life. Think about it. How the hell do you expect to achieve success, to achieve a level of success most people only dream of, if you don't even have a clear idea of what that looks like to you? How do you expect to do what it takes every single day, even when you don't feel like it, if you don't actually know what you want out of your life? And yes, of course you want to make more money. Everybody wants to make more fucking money. It's not about the money. You need to envision how you want your life to look. What do you want to be doing on a daily basis? In 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, understand what do you want your life to look like. How much money do you want to be making specifically? How do you want to be perceived by the world? How do you want to look? What kind of woman do you want in your life? What kind of house do you want to live in? What kind of impact do you want to be making on the world? How many kids do you want? You need to get crystal clear on your goals and on your vision of who you want to become and why you're even doing what you set out to do in the first place. Understand something. On your journey to success, it's not going to be easy. So if you don't actually know why you're doing it, how do you expect to do what 99% of the world is unable to do if you don't actually have a good idea of where you're going and what you want to achieve in your life? So that's the first thing. Get crystal fucking clear on how you want your life to look and exactly what the ideal life is for you personally. Once you have the vision, that's the first thing, okay? The second step, you need to make fucking money, right? That's a non-negotiable. If you're a young man, you're watching this, don't believe all that shit that money's evil. You know, money's only for people that are not happy with themselves. Like, you need to get rich, okay? You may not think it now, but you need to, okay? Because yes, money doesn't buy you happiness, but it does buy you freedom. It buys you time, it buys you options, and it gives you the opportunity to live an amazing life that 90% of the world will never get to live, okay? So if you're a young man watching this, you either need to be rich or working your ass off every single fucking day to put more money in the bank account, because that's what's going to help you invest further into yourself, invest further into your skill sets, invest into you becoming a better man. So get your money in order. I don't care how you do it. You could be watching this, you already know that I'm into sales. I'm a high ticket closer. So for anyone that doesn't know, I take calls for influencers and sell their programs and get paid via commission, right? You don't have to do that. You could do anything you want. Dropshipping, trading, crypto, Amazon FBA, Airbnb. It doesn't fucking matter. You could start your own business if you want to do, right? What's important to remember about this is that any vehicle you choose, there's other people making money with it. So get clear on how you want to do it. And once you decide to use that vehicle to get you to your goals of making the money you want to make, just fucking commit to that. And don't give up until you get there. That's the best advice I could give to anyone watching this, because that's what helped me escape my 9 to 5 and quit my job. Because when I was working a 9 to 5 and I was broke, unhappy, slaving away, I tried dozens of business models that didn't work out. But it's not because the business model didn't work out, it's because I didn't make it work, okay? That's another important aspect. You need to take complete accountability of your situation. If something doesn't go your way, even if it's true that it's not your fault, take accountability, take ownership of the fact that you failed, learn from it and move on, okay? The point I'm making though, don't get shiny object syndrome and try something for a week or two or a month, you don't see results and move on to the next thing. Trust me when I say this, you will not see success, because that habit is just going to continue and continue and continue, and you will never get where you want to be until you truly commit and go all in on something. Burn the fucking boats and go all in. You can do it, okay? That's the second thing. Get your money in order, okay? The third thing is that you need to get in shape, right? You need to be a man that's strong, a man that's physically capable and looks fucking good, right? I can't tell you how many ways me getting in shape has changed my life, changed my mindset, changed my state of mind, just my aura as a person. I was someone that was fat, overweight, never ever went to the gym, always wanted to, but they didn't have the balls to do the work to make it happen. Until one day, I just made a fucking decision and decided to level up. It's that simple. You may not know what to do. You may not know how to lift a dumbbell, how to lift a bar. You may not know how to do a fucking push-up. That doesn't matter. What you need to develop is the internal drive, the internal commitment to make a decision and say, I am going to achieve this goal no matter what it fucking takes. And I'm going to work my ass off to make that happen. That's the mindset you need to have with anything, not just fitness. But that's what I did. I decided one day that I said, fuck it. I'm sick of being fat. I'm sick of being weak. I'm going to get strong. I'm going to get in shape. And after making that decision, in a year, I got a six-pack. And I'm now in the best shape I've ever been in. I'm stronger than I've ever been in my whole life. I had an amazing session today, leg day at the gym. Smashed PRs. The feeling you get when you're progressing in the gym is so incredible. Especially if you're someone like me that didn't even know about gymming, didn't even know what it is. I had to transform myself. I had to take on a whole new identity of becoming someone that does actually lift weights, that does actually get in shape. It's all about making that mental switch. So get in shape, right? Your goal in life, I don't know about you, but obviously if you're watching this, it's because you want to improve your life. For me, I want to be in the top 1% of men out there, which means that I'm going to do whatever it takes to become as strong as I possibly can be. That also means don't just go to the gym for the sake of going to the gym. Don't be a bitch during your workouts. Push it to the fucking limit every single set. Don't do this shit where you go in there, you just lift weights for fun, you mess around. Like, have a proper plan in place. Take it to the fucking limit and go to failure every set. Not failure where you think it's sore and you gotta stop until you can't fucking get one rep, even though you're sitting there squeezing your muscles trying to get everything out the rep. Go to failure. Train like a fucking beast and you will get results like a fucking beast. Okay, that's the third thing, getting in shape. Okay, the fourth thing is the interesting one, which in my opinion, this is the most powerful one you can adopt as someone that wants to improve their life. Identify and remove any limiting beliefs you have in your mind. What I mean by this is that we spoke about, two different ways of improving, right? 3 different ways of improving. The first one was identifying what you want to achieve out your life, right? What you want it to look like. The second one was making money, right? Having more money, being rich, being successful. And the third one was getting in shape. Now, when you think about those 3 things, at first, there's going to be a little bitch voice in your head limiting your potential. When you're thinking about your goals, you might have the number in your mind, you want to make $10,000 a month. But deep down in the back of your head, you really want to make $100,000 a month. But because you don't actually believe in yourself to do it, you're selling yourself short and saying you want to only settle for $10,000 a month, which may seem like a lot of money right now. But what I'm advising you to do when you're setting out your goals in your life, take out fear out the picture. Take out any limiting beliefs out of the picture and truly envision what you want your life to look like if you had no limitations. Then you'll find that, you don't just want to make $10,000 a month. You want to make $1 million fucking dollars a month, which is one of my goals. And I'm going to be documenting how I'm going to get there on this exact channel. Okay. So the fourth point is to remove all your limiting beliefs around the goals you want to achieve, the money you want to make, and you getting in shape. Okay, the best way to do this is literally write down all the limiting beliefs you have around those things. Let's take making money, for example. Okay, you should do this with fitness, you should do this with envisioning your ideal lifestyle, but I'm just going to give you an example for making money online. Okay, Let's say when you sit down and you ask yourself, what's prevented me from making money online? Why am I not yet able to make $10,000, $20,000 a month? Right? Ask yourself those questions. Then that's when you're going to find the limiting beliefs coming up in your head, right? You might think some stupid shit like, I'm too dumb to make money online. I don't know how to make money online. Maybe this is not even legit. You're seeing all the people making money online, but in the back of your mind, you're thinking, maybe that's not even real. Maybe they're just scammers. They're making money selling courses, but they don't actually know how to make money with the actual business model they're promoting. All these limiting beliefs, they're holding you back. And I can speak on this firsthand, because before I was able to have my breakthrough and quit my 9 to 5 and be able to work from anywhere in the world, before I was able to make that breakthrough, I had to overcome these similar limiting beliefs myself. Because I would work my ass off every single day trying to make money, but in the back of my mind, a part of me believed it's not even possible to make money online. And that's why it took me so long to actually have that breakthrough. So this is why aligning your beliefs with the goals you want to achieve is so important. Because you can have the exact framework, the exact steps, the exact plan to follow, step-by-step guide, people helping you to get to the destination. But if you don't truly believe it's possible for you to achieve it, then you will find a way to sabotage. You will find a way to act in alignment with your belief, because that's what your brain knows, So that is why you need to identify every single limiting belief you have around your goals and reframe yourself. The best way to do that is just to literally flip the belief. Instead of saying, making money online is hard, which was a belief I had in the past, tell yourself that making money online is fucking easy. If there's people out there that's younger than me, dumber than me, have less experience than me, started off in worse conditions than me, but they were able to make the money I want to make, then why am I telling myself it's hard to make money? Does me telling myself it's hard to make money serve me? Is that helping me get closer to my goals or not? Or is that keeping me comfortable and keeping me safe? Because for the brain, it's easier to believe making money online is hard than to believe it's making money online is easy, because now you have to actually put in the work to actually get the results. But if you believe it's hard, then you have an excuse as to why you're not making money online, as to why you're not leveling up, as to why you're not achieving your goals. Because your beliefs aren't aligned with the goals. They are aligned with keeping you safe and keeping you comfortable. So this is extremely important. This is the most important tip from all the others I've shared with you in this video. If there's one thing you take away from this video, is to align every single belief you have, not just with who you are right now, but with the man you want to become. The man that's making the money you want to make. The man that's living the life you desire, has everything you desire. That man, the man that looks exactly how you want to look, has everything. Align the beliefs with the beliefs he would hold. Because ask yourself, like, that 2.0 version of you that's living the life you want to live, do you really think that he believes making money online is hard? No, of course he doesn't, because he's done it already, right? So that's the best mental trick you can have, right? Just believe in anything that's going to empower you to take action and empower you to know that you doing X, Y, Z thing is going to help you get the outcome. Okay. So this was a really powerful video I wanted to make. I'm sitting here in my car. It's 11 p.m. on a Tuesday night, and I just thought it would be, valuable making a video like this, because I was reflecting, right? I was reflecting, and I felt like if I was a younger version of myself, like if I watched this video at 17 years old, and if I followed every single step I laid out in this video, I know that I would have achieved what I've achieved so far 10 times as fast, right? So anyone watching this, if you want to improve, if you want to level up, I believe me, take this advice, apply it in your life, and you will change your life so quickly you won't even fucking believe it. Okay, so as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you sticking around. I'm going to be uploading more content soon similar to this moving forward, outside of my sales content that I've already been uploading, just to, you know, have a bigger impact on the world and actually inspire people to take action and move closer to their goals. Because, you know, I'm someone that's obsessed with becoming the best I can possibly be in all realms of life, and I want to start giving that back to people that watch me, that resonate with me, to help you also achieve your goals. Because that's my biggest mission in life, to help as many people as I can become the best version of themselves while I'm becoming the best version of myself. So as always, make sure to like this video, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.